Hi guys, this is a video on Windows software. This time I'm talking about useful shell extensions. Now, if you don't know what a shell extension is, don't worry, I'll just show you what these programs do and why they'd be useful. So let's get started. I have an MP3 here, and if I right click and go to properties, it says the file name and what it opens with and the size and blah blah blah. If I go to summary, it says several other things, so you can change it to simple or advanced, and then you can change things. What if I want to develop this a little bit further? Well, using this AudioShell, if I install it, okay, next, install, don't view the README, and now if I go to right click and properties it now says AudioShell information and AudioShell tag editor in these tabs, the properties dialog. So if I click this, it now shows me information on my MP3. Now it doesn't just work for MP3s; it works with WMAs. There's a lot more. Most of the song names you get, you can pretty much see with this, and it has a tag editor as well. So if you want to change the name of your files, you can do it through this. Now I know that you can do it in summary. But this one takes this a little bit further. For example, in the summary, and you go to change the genre, which at the moment is trance, and I actually have to physically type it in. With the tag editor, you actually get a choice of a drop-down dialog which you can change, which will save you a lot of typing if you're doing multiple ones. And also, this allows you to add cover art, so you can actually add a cover art thing and put it there, I think. So you can add it to your MP3s. So that's particularly useful for music files. So that is AudioShell. Now the next one is shell extension. Now this adds something to your context menu. Now I'm going to try and install this, but I don't think it will because these aren't actually programs. So well, they kind of are. Well, basically, they don't run in your taskbar or anything like that to keep these things going, like right-clicking properties and showing you this. They don't run in the taskbar, and they don't really, well, they might run in the background, but usually they're just a DLL file. And what I've done is I've installed a shell extension previously, and I tried to install it again, but it said it couldn't write it. I'll try one more time. Yeah, it says this error opening because the DLL is already loaded, so it's actually still running. So I'm just going to ignore this. So anyway, shell extension, this won't matter to you, this is just you can just install it. So shell extension will add something to your, I've got a picture here. Let me explain the situation. I've got a picture here, you can see the dimensions of it or whatever. Now usually in my pictures I get a thumbnail view and I can have a look at what the picture looks like. I can't do that on the desktop. There's no view thing here that I can do that will show me. So if I've got multiple pictures on the desktop or anywhere and I haven't got it activated in thumbnail view, what you can do once shell extension is installed is right click it, and you'll notice that we now have a preview of the file here. Now that's also useful if you want to print it, and also if you want to convert your picture to another format. So you notice I just clicked convert to, and then you notice that there's several other formats here. So it's, very quickly, if you really want to change bitmaps to JPEGs and things like that, you just, I don't know, if I go BMP, save it, it saves it under the same name but does it into BMP. So, and also it works with the BMP as well, so it works with a variety of image formats and will show you a thumbnail of it. So I suppose the supported formats would be all of these that it actually shows the thumbnail for. So that is pictures and the shell extension. Now the next one is #tab. Now you might want to have a look at one of my previous videos I've made where I've taught something about an MD5. Basically it's a code that's given to a file. When you download it, it's given by the creators, and if someone tampers with the file, the code will change. So you've got to make sure the file you get is the same as the one that the people who made it, so it's the same file, so you haven't got viruses or anything. But anyway, I'm going to install #tab. Now #tab is great because #tab is the coolest thing ever. That's in the license agreement. I'm going to install this and then finish, and you'll notice if I go into the properties of this, this is a Linux distribution CD, and I haven't looked up the MD5 for it yet, but I won't either to save time. But if I right click and go properties, you notice it says file hashes now. In the it didn't before, it would have said general and summary, but now it has file hashes here. Click this, and now #tab is working out my MD5 for this file. So then I can, once I've got it, which is working fairly quickly, once I've got it, that's the MD5 hash. I can then copy this, put it into Google, and make sure it matches Vixter, the original creator's document. I mean, I could try that now. We'll see if it actually does work. There we go. For the Vista, no, it says my MD5 for the file is okay, and there we go. It's got the Vista.org thing I downloaded and the MD5. So that's pretty much it, really. These are three. I'd show. There's so many more that you can get that are out there, but I just don't think most of them are really that important and useful as much as these are, like changing the MP3s without going into any programs or viewing pictures and changing and finding their hash. So if you know of any more, then please let me know. I'm sure there's plenty out there that people use, so let me know. Leave a link in the description. Thanks for watching my video. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.